Well, the police have given an update on that search going on around Big Bear. It's, as you say, a ski resort, a high area. The weather is closing in, which is a real concern for them. And so far, and they've been searching there for about 18 hours now, there is no sign of Christopher Dorner, and the police say no sign that he's been there, nothing to confirm that he's been there or that he's not been there. They say that search is going on. They're going door to door through all of the properties up there, and there are about 400 of them. They say there are still some places left to search, but it is getting difficult. They've got armoured personnel carriers carrying SWAT teams protecting the police officers because, of course, this is someone, Christopher Dorner, who has vowed to kill his former colleagues in the Los Angeles Police Department and apparently has carried out that threat at least once already. That update from the police is just finished. This is what they had to say.
We're continuing the search for the suspect. We searched all night. We did not discover any additional evidence, and we certainly did not locate him. We're continuing our search in the local area as well as up on the mountain near where the truck was found. We still have over 100 law enforcement officers from throughout Southern California assisting us. We're continuing to provide as much security as we can to the community of Big Bear. Our commitment is to make sure that, number one, our deputies are safe in this search, but in addition, making sure that this community is safe. We're going to continue searching until either we discover that he left the mountain or we find him, one of the two. Certainly there has been time to get out of here, but we're not sure if he has in fact left. There's a number of places up on the mountain that we haven't got to yet that we're continuing to search. We have some great partners. San Bernardino County Fire as well as ourselves have a snowcat. We've put our SWAT guys in the snowcat as well as our armored personnel carriers. We put chains on. We're up on the mountain on those mountain roads with those pieces of equipment. We have searched the entire area that's within this close proximity. I can't tell you the number of homes that we've searched. We have no evidence at this point. We've had a couple of reported sightings, but we've ran those leads down and couldn't prove them. So we have no information that he's come down into the community at all.
Greg, the police are clearly determined, but I don't suppose all that snow coming down is going to help.
No, and we're talking about a place which is pretty easy to control access to normally. There are only a few roads in, a few roads out. There have been roadblocks there pretty much for the last 18 hours to control who is coming in and who is coming out. But there are cabins up on the mountain, higher elevations. Because of the weather, they've not been able to put their helicopter up to scour with infrared what's going on, any movement up there, and all the time, of course, concerned about the safety of officers, bearing in mind what's happened during the last week. The real concern for a lot of people, of course, is what the police chief talked about there, that this possibility that he may have already left in the time between dumping that vehicle and it being set light and then managing to put those controls in place. He's travelled a huge area over the last week and wrought havoc in a large number of places, and the fear is that he will have already got away while the focus is on that mountain and may already be somewhere else.